Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? So, ReZero is finally giving us a whole bunch of ridiculous information when it comes down to just how characters are probably going to continuously uh, play their roles. And oops, I think we're actually to a point in the show where it's become abundantly clear that no one should die anymore and no one should get caught like outside of the loop. Just because even the situation that uh, Beatrice was in this week, it just kind of showed that Subaru is going to pull through some pretty ridiculous stuff. And the next ridiculous thing he has to pull through is fighting off all of these rabbits that are ridiculously dangerous. So somehow, if he can make it through this, there's not a lot of things I feel like can take him out. And we honestly don't know where his checkpoint is now, right? But if I was a guessing man, I would guess that his checkpoint hasn't even been renewed or reset. In the case of, you would probably have to do all this over again if he if he ended up burning in that house, so or in the mansion, which is funny because that's a very easy way to go out in the case of just him continuously putting himself back in the house after he's already been saved out of it. So it's one of those things now where if he does truly die, it's going to be scary to see like where he would actually have started from, especially not knowing if any of the stuff he's actually done will ever amount to something again, right? Like he knows somewhat of what to do, but after seeing Garp and his sister fight, I thought that was a pretty telling sign that they are they are supposed to make it out, right? Like he wants everybody to survive, especially him. So I am very, very just curious how they're going to handle the rest of this show because if he does end up dying, it feels like the season would have to go on for way longer, or the series, and it would be back at where they started from not that far ago, writing the words on the wall for Emilia and stuff. But I feel as if we're missing something still with this show. Like there's some subtle details that are being left out, which is always an interesting motion for this anime because I feel like at every given time, there's just different parts that will always throw you off and make you think there's more than there actually is, or think that there's more and there actually is more. So it's just one of those shows that will throw you for a loop, regardless of whatever it does from here on out. Just know that I think we're done with Subaru dying unless it's gonna be like the end of the show type of deal. Like he's just gonna die because that's just what happens or something. I feel like that whole experience of looping is finally over, and we're going to really just see him play out this story of his, and hopefully he gets to live happily ever after. Because if anyone deserves it, it's definitely this character, man. He's been through so much, and yet it's still not over. But with all that being said, everybody, have an amazing day, night, evening. I'll be dropping Log Horizon for sure with the mass. So I hope you enjoy that, and I will definitely talk to you in the next one. So that being said, have a good day, night, evening, whatever the case is when you're watching this, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.